Hey, it's Tim, and today is hike day. We're out hiking. I'm so excited. We haven't hiked in a while, and this is fantastic. It is a beautiful day. We're in Mount Laguna. So today, this evening, it's evening. I brought a headlamp. We are going out to Garnet Peak for dinner. I've got dinner. We're gonna cook. I've got a stove. We're gonna have something fantastic, and I'll tell you about that in a little bit. But tonight is supposed to be an evening on the peak. Here, in the Laguna Mountains. We're also gonna look at what I brought in my pack. We'll do a little evening day pack. It's not a full day, right? Just a couple hours, but what I brought in my pack for a hike like this. Well, it is Sunday afternoon on a weekend. This is usually a very crowded trail, and Sunday evening is the best. And it's a lot cooler, and when it's time to just get away for a little while, you don't want to go anywhere far, you can't, you got things to do, and you just want to get into nature and de-stress a little bit. This is the place to go. This is a 5 mile out and back, 2.5 there, 2.5 back. And you can do it a shorter way. I think there's another further down the road, Trailhead, that's only like a mile there and a mile back, so 2 miles. But the views on this side are this route is much better views. I can really hear the wind blowing. There's a little outcropping right there, and you can hear the wind howling by there. But right here, I think right here, as we kind of come around this butte, we're going to get our first view of Garnet Peak. Yeah, there it is right there. Let's see. Oh, it's right there. It's right there. We're gonna go out here on this outcropping and see how windy it is. It should be really, really windy. I can hear it. Yeah, it's very, very windy. Very, very windy. But it is a fantastic view. That there is a little baby rattlesnake. He doesn't even have any rattlers. I'm hiking on this trail. The wind is blowing. There are no clouds, so I don't think it's gonna hail. I'm hiking on this trail. I'm out here in the wilderness, and I like it very much. I'm hiking. Do, 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 do. The wind is blowing. It's blowing in the breeze. The trees are moving and the bushes are flowing. The wind is blowing here in the wilderness. Hey, I finally found a spot that's not in the blazing wind. And so right here, let's do a quick rundown of what I brought today in my little day pack. This is the Loris 25 from Gossamer Gear. Not much. I got a liter of water here. In the outside compartment, I brought my toiletry kit just in case I need to go to the bathroom. That happens sometimes. I've got a headlamp because I'm expecting it to get dark while I'm up here. Inside, I brought a flannel, just a flannel shirt in case it gets a little brisk. It should get a little into the high 60s, but that's not very cold. I brought a buff, right? I've got this little sit pad I brought. I'm gonna kneel on it right now. Here's another liter of water. I always bring way too much water. I don't like getting thirsty. Okay, in this little stuff sack here, I've got a bunch of little nitty gritty things because, like I said, we're gonna make dinner, right? And so, inside here, I've got this giant Gerber knife that I don't usually carry. This is all stuff that I don't normally carry, but I brought it today because, you know what? Just what the heck. Here's a stove. Now this is I forget what kind of stove it is, but it's it has a real wide base on it, a real wide pot stand on it to hold my frying pan. I brought this extra fuel can holder, the legs, like the little base legs that hold the can better because I'm using a frying pan for dinner. Here's the handle for my frying pan. It's a handle. And I've got a spoon here and a lighter. a lighter. And that's all that's in this bag. And the reason I brought all that stuff is I brought this frying pan here. It's really lightweight, some kind of a non-stick aluminum frying pan. I've used it quite a bit hiking and doing different things in the wilderness. And that's going to be for our dinner. Now down here in the bottom, I've got this little lunchbox cooler thing that was my son's, and he carried it to high school when he was in high school a long time ago, and we still have it, and it's great when you want to keep some things cold. And so let me show you real quick what I got in here. This is going to be fantastic. I got some little icy things, and I've got this aluminum foil thing with tortillas in it. There's tortillas in there, and in this reusable Ziploc bag, I've got chopped up onions, mushrooms, and orange and red bell pepper. That's in this little bag, and then in this bag, I've got a bunch of mixed up cheeses. There's blue cheese, cheddar cheese, and I don't know what the heck this is. It's like Parmesan and some other stuff mixed together, some Italian cheeses mixed together, because we're gonna make quesadillas on the peak. Now we're climbing. I'm climbing up this hill. I'm climbing this hill. I'm climbing this hill. So a couple things. When you're in the wilderness and you're hiking, and you can tell, just a thing to learn, you can tell when you're going uphill, usually, because it's harder. It's more difficult. And you start to breathe more, harder, and there's rocks in this case, and your steps are higher. Like you have to lift your knees higher, like high knees. Remember in gym class, high knees. But like I said, it's a little harder. But luckily today, it's a cool day. It's hot at home, but it's cool here. But look at what happens. Look at what happens when you start to climbing. Oh, the view gets exponentially more spectacular when you're climbing this hill. Here it is, the little scrambling to the top. What's that guy doing? Okay, we're scrambling to the top here. Wind is howling. Now get ready for the view of the century. The view, Here we are, Garnet Peak. That's fantastic. That is fantastic. I think the dark sky makes it look even more cool. Wow, beautiful. Whoa! The wind is blowing me all over the freaking place. Ah! Oh my gosh. Whoa. That is fantastic. That right there is the peak I was just sitting on, where the wind is heaving wind. And I just came over this side. I'm on the view side, the desert side, over my shoulder this way. The desert side, and there's almost no wind at all. It's perfectly still and quiet. So I'm gonna find a spot to sit right here and start making something to eat, because I am hungry. I'm famished after that beautiful hike. May not look like much. It's gonna be tasty. And with this view, fantastic. Hot! Oh, hot! That's nice. Let me give you an idea of what we're looking at here. That's a beautiful quesadilla with onions, bell peppers, cheese, mushrooms. You know, there's something fantastic about hiking, especially at the end of the day like this. It's a little bit frustrating sometimes and busy making a meal, making something to eat up here. But once you're done with that, once I'm done with that, I will turn off the camera, I will put everything away, and I will sit and just enjoy a moment of peace, some clarity, hopefully, some grounding out here in nature, and look at this beautiful view. And kind of wait for the sunset to hit, which will be the other direction, but it sure is beautiful out here, up on this giant mountain here in the wilderness. It's gotten cold. The sun's going down. It's gotten pretty cold. All right, hiking down. Hey, I want to point something out. You know, I love doing these late afternoon hikes as the sun's going down. Look how bright it looks in the screen right now, but over there, the sun is gone, it's down. But one of the best things isn't the view or the food or eating something, or, you know, it's how you feel when you're done. It's how you feel when you're coming down. Like, I did something beautiful today. I loved it. I am living. I love that idea of living, and it's different for everybody. What is living to you and what you like? I don't care what, everybody's different, right? But I just love the way you feel when you've accomplished something in life. You've accomplished a little piece of what you wanted to do, and you're experiencing the outdoors, the nature, something other than the normal stuff. Anyway, I just want to tell you that little reflection as I walk down the hill, and it's starting to get dark, and pretty soon I'm gonna have to get my headlamp out and we'll be back. Also, when you're leaving some kind of summit, you're going downhill, and that's the best part too, right? I'm going down this mountain. All right, hey, thanks for being with me today. Thanks for coming with me on this hike. A great quesadilla dinner, and I'm gonna walk back to the car, and it's starting to get dark. Holy crap, what was that? I keep hearing stuff in the bushes. I'm almost back to the car. And I keep hearing stuff. What is this? Like footsteps. It's scary at night. It's scary. Nighttime. Oh, holy crap, that's the, oh, come on. Would you look at the size of this frog? There he goes. Look at that guy. What's up, buddy? There's a frog. That's a big frog. He keeps jumping out of the picture. Where did he go? There he is. Look at him. Look at him. Look at the size of that toad. That frog. He's a frog. Ribbit. Ribbit. Ribbit.